Well, look, today a really great friend of mine, he's gone out, wants to learn how to play guitar, and he's started on the acoustic guitars and he's doing pretty well. He's learning a lot of those cage system chords, right? The open chord shapes, okay? But he says to me the other day that he's just sort of finding a little bit difficult just to sort of, hold the chord shapes and pressing the strings in on those big, chunky acoustic guitars. And I said to him, mate, look, when I first learnt, I just learnt on the electric straight away. And, well, here it is. He's gone down to the local shop there. He's found himself an absolute bargain. Look, I'll share the price. He spent between $100 and $160, and this is what he's got here. It's a Pacifica Yamaha guitar. So, look, he's done me... he's come up to me there and he said, look, can you help me out? Can you set this thing up for me, get it to a stage where it'll start rocking? And I said, I'd absolutely love to do it. So all I've done to this guitar, this is all stock. Now, I don't know a lot about these guitars, but look, let's just look at the basics. It's got a maple neck on it, right, okay. The fretboard, it's rosewood. It's a 22 fret. It's Yamaha tuners on this, machine heads. It's got a floating tremolo unit here, but it doesn't have the tremolo arm for the bridge. So I've just left it tight at the moment. I've left it hard back on the body, like the John Mayer Silver Sky, wherever I've put that one. But what I like about this, it's just got one tone control, one volume, 5-way selector switch, but it's got a single coil. This is the beauty here. It's got a humbucker on this one. So it's going to give this guitar just that little bit more powerful, a little bit more oomph when you want to just sort of start shredding a little bit more, okay? So beautiful colour too, by the way. I love the colour of this. Look, I'm just going to call it like a blue, but it matches well with the maple on it. The white fretboard goes well with this guitar. Look, I've had to do a bit of work on it. I've had to just basically, new set of strings. The set I put on this are a 9 to 42s. The neck had a bit of bow in it. I wanted to release the tension a little bit, so I didn't go with the usual. I think these would have come out with like a 10 to 52. So I've minimised it just to get a bit of a release in the neck without having to try and adjust the truss rod too much. I've played around with the action a fair bit. I've polished all the frets and I've gave the fretboard a bit of a sand to get all the muck and juck off it. But look, and again, head rush pedal board, same setting as every other guitar that I've used here, but this one, the price of this one, let's just say it's $150. Let's just see what this baby can do, okay? So, on the humbucker, the tone control's all the way up, but I'm just rolling it back a bit. It's just how I like to do it. The volume's all the way down. Yep. Just going to crack it a bit. Starting to get a bit of tone there now. Okay, so I'm just going to get a bit more. Okay. So we'll just start with that usual sort of rud jam sort of stuff. Crank that volume all the way, so I'm giving it everything it's got now, okay? Same setting. Look, forgive me, I don't really know what this pickup is in here, but it's a humbucker, okay? So it's just got a bit more power than what these single coils will be. Volume. The setup it's got now, it really rocks, okay? So you don't have to go out and spend all this big expensive stuff to get yourself started. This guitar definitely does the trick, right? Fully up, okay? So look, I'm just going to give this a crack. Bit of a Rud Jam Customs original. Let's just see how we go I'm playing it on one of these sort of guitars, the Yamaha Pacifica. And look, I'm doing this to rate this guitar. This is what you can really get when you're starting out, and it just sounds amazing for the price, okay? Well, look, there you go. That sounded pretty awesome in this room for me. So this guitar absolutely shreds. When you look at it, it all comes down to, in my opinion these days, it's not about the guitar really, it's more about your effects and how you're running your sounds, okay? So if you find a nice comfortable guitar that you love, this one just sounds excellent. idea of don't be thinking you've got to buy something expensive like what I'm playing around in the background here. Go just find a guitar that feels comfortable. And look, if you live locally and you need a hand setting it up, just hit me up, all right? Flick me an email, whatever. I'm happy to help, right? Yeah, look, everyone, rock on. Cheers.